We out here trying to get some fishes for you guys. We've gotten a couple fish before the live stream, but can we get some fish during the live stream? That's the true question. Just had a little nibble. Got oh yeah, got him. Oh, he came off. Tiny little guy, but we had a bite. We're not fishing for micros, but break the ice. We'll take it, I guess. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share. Back in Oregon doing our thing, trying to get some crappies and bass and trout and everything in between, y'all. Tell you what, though, the activity on the surf has been all over the place. I makes me think I should have brought some top water today. But knowing me, I didn't bring no top water. Earl Cox, how you doing, buddy? I'm at Ochoco Reservoir today, hoping to get my first crappie of the year and a bunch of bass and maybe some trout at some point. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share. Put out our first full-length California video yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was supposed to come out on Thursday, but for whatever reason, I couldn't get all my editing done, so it didn't come out until yesterday. A lot of activity on the surface this morning. Not surprising because the bass have started biting more. Got a little more active. Got 2 bass this morning so far, and that's it. I've had a few bites, but so far it's just been two bass. I'm at Ochoco Reservoir outside of Primeville. But yeah, so we're just chilling here, trying to get our Oregon legs back to us, connected back to us, and after that nice, beautiful California trip we did, you guys, that was freaking sweet. The way everything went down and stuff, and how the Kitech just laid the trout down there in California. I've been fishing the Kitech for years, and that was the first time I'd ever caught trout on a Kitech. So I was happy. Now we're just trying to. I forgot a lot of my basic, yeah, basic terminal tackle. I didn't have them in my pocket. See, if I don't put those things in my pocket throughout the week and keep them in there, I just forget them. So I don't have a lot of my terminal tackle today, as far as hooks goes, anyways, for gulp minnows and stuff like that. So you know what I'm doing here with the float rig is I'm searching for crappie. David, what's up, buddy? How you doing this morning? Stay fishy. What's going on, man? Just saying hello. Well, I'm glad you're saying hello. I like it when you say hi, David. You must be pretty busy if you're just saying hello. Blue Wolf, what's up, man? I got 2 bass this morning so far. I've hooked one during the live stream and didn't land him, but he was just a microfish for sure. So small it wasn't even funny. I have not caught anything on the float rig yet. I've hooked a couple, but I ain't got nothing landed on the float rig. Ghostly, what's going on, man? Or how do you say that? Goshly, or I don't know how you say that. What bait am I using? Right now I'm using a crappie man. Uh crappie man on here. Let me just do it like this. Best thing to catch out here is trout. Yeah. So I got a crappie man jig, and then I got a gulp minnow, and then I got a float on this one. Glacier Shark, what's going on, man? First time I think I've seen you in here, and an addictive float. That weighted float helps me cast further if I want to cast further. Don't always have to cast out there further, but I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing since somebody asked. And then I've got, I'll show you my other rig here that I caught in the bass on this morning. You guys. And then I've caught in the bass on the Z-Man crawl right there. One thing nice about Z-Man baits is they float, they're buoyant. So they float. So when you cast that out there, what happens is those pinchers, instead of being flat like most soft plastics on the ground, you're going to be floating up in the air like that, looking like it's an actual crawl. So that's what makes these Z-Man baits so potent to fishing for any fish that you're fishing for, is that buoyancy that helps keep that bait looking the way you're supposed to. So just a little information for you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have any worms. I didn't grab any worms, so I can't do that. Thank you, David. That was a nice bass I caught in California, for sure. And so just throw that crawl out there, let it sink down to the bottom, and then start bouncing it back. Thing is, the very first cast in the morning on that crawl, I got a bite. I'm hoping maybe to catch a crappie today, but I don't know if I will. It'd be nice to get crappie, but the reservoir is not going to fill up this year. It don't look like. So my normal crappie spots are going to be not so productive, but there's other spots I can fish to catch crappies here though. So I just got to go out and look for them and stuff. I don't use a lot of bait just for the simple fact that I don't want the fish swallowing the hook. So I don't use a lot of worms and stuff like that. If I'm going to keep fish, I'll use bait, but I do keep my fair share of fish. So but most of the time I'm not trying to hurt them unless I'm intentionally targeting them to eat. Yep, oh, I didn't set the hook because I didn't know he was there. I just started to reel up on it so I could recast it because I was getting into the willows and didn't want to get hung up too bad. There was a fish. I don't know if it was a bass or what, but it was definitely a fish. So getting your reel stuck everywhere, huh? But so yeah, yeah. I got two. I've got one rod out there with the float rig with the, like I said, a trout, crappie man, jig, and then a Galtman on. And I got this one that I'm working here, the Z-Man crawl. Yep, all hail to the to the decoy master, right, Ron? Yeah, bass fishing's great. It's definitely a great fishery for sure. When it's too warm for trout fishing, it definitely is a bonus for sure. I don't know how many fish we're gonna catch today, or if we're gonna catch them much at all, but we're gonna probably do some switching up. We're probably gonna switch to Kitech at some time today. Maybe a Ned rig or something. Oh, oh! I started cranking it in real fast, and he chased it down. Ron V, what's going on, man? How you doing? I wish you guys would have seen that. I was reeling in to recast, and a fish come charging at it, swiped it, but I think the bait was bigger than his mouth was. Right now, we're fishing for bass and crappies and trout. Right now, um, I don't know if the salmon are running or not. Right now, I haven't checked it out. Um, Probably could catch a sturgeon if I wanted to. Go over to Columbia River. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. For right now at the lakes, it's just mostly bass, trout, and whatever else will bite. I've landed 2 fish today, and I've lost a few others. So I've definitely caught some. I like catching carp, but we don't have a lot of carp here in Oregon. We do have them in areas, but don't seem like we got a lot of them. Spring Chinook, huh? I usually don't. I usually don't fish for them too much, just because of all the rules and regulations. Just kind of irritate me when it comes to salmon in Oregon. well, Earl, you got to get out there. Oh, flying baits. Earl, get out there and catch your carp. Get out there and catch your bass, man. Go catch a catfish in there in South Africa. I got to make it to South. I got to make it to Africa someday. They don't want nothing to do with you. Huh? Did you not figure out how to catch them? Not using the right bait? Not holding your mouth right? Yeah, them carp, they can be picky sometimes. A lot of people don't seem to think that they are, but they can. They're smart fish too. They get wise to tactics and stuff. Yep, there was a bite. I didn't even I didn't even set the hook on it because I wasn't even ready for it. On the crawl. You've been chatting with Heart info for sturgeon. Oh, Hurt for sturgeon. Okay. Um, last couple of nights. Cool guy with answers to questions. Yeah, they know their stuff when it comes to sturgeon fishing. That's for sure. I'm looking forward to getting over there and doing that here real quick. We've been talking about it. It's time to. It's that time of the year to. Oh, I missed another one. I went to go bounce it right to give it action, and there was a fish there, and I wasn't ready for it, and I missed it. It's been the story of my life this morning, though. It really has been. I hope so too. I gotta weed through all these little ones right now. It seems like a lot of babies right now, and there ain't nothing with babies because you gotta have them to have bigger fish. You know, definitely gotta have them little ones. Want to have bigger fish. A lot of fish in here right now, but it's the right time of year for them to be in here and actively feeding like they're doing. A lot of fish rising. If I put you guys on the water, you guys would see a bunch of fish rising. But instead, I got you guys on my mug, so let me help you guys out a little bit. There. Now you're not no longer on my mug. You're looking at the reservoir. Oh, I just hit my line. That's okay. There we go. Fish on, fish on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Third fish of the day. Another little cutie patootie smallie. I don't mind though. I don't mind though. I'll take a smallie. I'm gonna have to go get my other line because he casted into it and he's reeling in my line. There you guys go. A little sweetheart of a smallmouth. Kiss that guy. Let him go. He's too small for me to eat. There you guys go. I get this other line untangled here. How's it going today? Powerbait fishing for some trout, I mean? Yeah. Yeah. There's some good trout in here for sure.
I've caught some yesterday, I think. Just right out here, just with a normal like worm thing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back to it, you guys. Back to it, you guys. All right. Back to it, you guys. Tomcat, how you doing today? Glad you could join us. Yeah, tell your friends, tell your grandma and grandpa I got a big old Z-Man crawl. It tastes delicious. I was gonna bring my kayak out today, but calling for rain and stuff, and maybe a little wind, so I decided not to bring the kayak. Next weekend though, probably out. I think I'll go to. Uh, I think I'll go to Primeville next weekend probably, and take the kayak out there. And then I'm gonna start thinking about going to the Columbia River for some sturgeon fishing, maybe a salmon trip or so. Maybe. I'd like to get a springer. I wouldn't mind getting a Chinook. No wonder why you go to fishing and knock at the door. Game on, play on. I'm the kid that you met at Lake Village Chinook. Lake Village Chinook. Oh yeah, cool. Glad you could stop in and say hi. Now. I'm glad you could stop by and say hi there. Africa would be fun. That would be epic for sure. Would definitely be epic. Yeah, Lake Billy Chinook. Yeah, that's cool. That I was able to meet you at Lake Billy Chinook. I haven't done any fishing at Lake Billy Chinook this year. I don't think. Maybe one day I did. I can't recall. Okay. Okay. Ah, I missed him. Missed him. You were born in Africa? Cool. All those different places I want to go and visit and fish and explore and meet new people. That'd be so cool. Like Brazil is a place I want to go. Uh, Africa, um, South America would be cool. I think Brazil is in South America, isn't it? I'm not real sure. All them fish jumping around and not even hooking them on my line. Should have brought a topwater popper. I might have one, but I haven't checked. Luminescence, how you doing? Glad you could join us this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you fishing today or are you just watching? Fish on, fish on, fish on. Yes, finally. Got one on a jig and a bobber. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Got. Little smallie. Little smallie. Crappie man jigs. Catch smallies. Y'all. First ever fish on a crappie man jig. Y'all go give him a shout out. Go check out his homemade custom baits, y'all. He definitely knows what he's doing when it comes to making crappie baits, y'all. There you guys go. Little kiss. Release because he's too small to eat. A lot of people get mad at you if you ate a bass, but you know what? They can get mad all they want. Bass are a tasty morsel. Eventually, I'll stop messing around, start fishing a little more serious. Maybe put on like a, I don't know. I am fishing seriously. It's not my fault the little ones want to bite. What up, Mo Styles? Mo Styles in the chat. What up? What up? Um, do, 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 do. There's chopstick. That's Mo for you. People get mad if you eat trout. Trout are meant to be eaten. At least that's what I was told. That's why they have a stocking program. So you can eat the trout. So if they're getting mad at you for eating a trout, that's just wrong. Because you guys got stocking programs just like we do in Oregon. They're in Washington State, right? So why is anybody getting mad at you for eating a trout? That's what they're there for. Kissing more than a stringer. Yep, she's 21 now. Lumi is for sure, for sure. They eat frogs. Yuck, huh? Everybody who gets mad at you for eating a trout needs to go back and figure out why they have a stocking program, Lumi. What up? Two guns. All right, man. Grab some worms. They might catch us some more fish, man. I've been catching a few bass, but not as many as I thought I'd be catching right now, or as big as I thought I'd be catching. I thought I'd be catching crappie by now, but I ain't found a crappie yet. You grilled that big one? Nice. Was she tasty? A 6 pounder, was she tasty? For all them, for all them people who say you shouldn't eat a trout, That's the thing is, it's like bass. They're like in Oregon, they're considered a nuisance species. So why not eat them? One thing, and then like trout, they got stocking programs so people can eat them, so they don't kill all the native wild trout. And yeah, people are still getting mad at you for eating hatchery fish. It's like chicken. uh, it's like chicken. Most style says it's like chicken, like chicken. That's a dangerous cast right there. I just casted over all those willows, and it's a dangerous cast because I could lose my gear. Vel, all the trout I've caught in the last month from both Twin Lake and Haystack all have had parasite worms coming from Klamath hatcheries. They're saying it from warm temperatures. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me none. I mean, but once you cook the meat and stuff and cook it thoroughly through, and you're not eating it raw, you're okay. Uh, that's one thing about cooking proteins is when you cook them properly, you kill all the parasites and stuff, and nothing wrong with that. And we have had a really mild winter this year. There we go. Fish on, fish on. Feels like a better fish. I don't know if it is, but feels like it. Nope, it's not. Oh, come on. Uh, well, we're definitely getting bit this morning. I am thrown in the danger zone, but I know that's where the fish are. So yeah, that's the one thing about it though. Proteins have to be cooked all the way through, so you eliminate all them parasites and stuff that could potentially be in there. Doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be parasites in your meat, but when it comes to certain things, you just want to take no chances, such as fish and stuff like that. Um, I'm just fan casting over all these willows trying to find a crappie. Hadn't happened yet, but definitely finding some bass though. Yeah, that's yeah. For whatever reason, with like your pork and your chicken, they eat a type of protein, and that's why you got to cook them all the way. That's why they get parasites in them. Chickens and pigs and yeah, they're definitely animals that are prone to getting worms and parasites because of what they eat. But like fish, they get worm parasites from whatever they're eating inside the water, I guess. I don't know really how that works, but I assume that's how they get the parasites in them. Quackers and milk. The printed chicken. I don't know about no printed chicken. Oh man, I missed that one twice. Climb cherry trees as a boy, trying to eat fresh cherries. Almost every cherry had worms in it. Yeah, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes that's the case. You know, even fruit have worms in them. So do nuts. Nuts have worms in them too sometimes. We landed 4 bass this morning, and that's it. And no, nothing to brag about, but hey, we're happy to catch something. Yeah, I got a miss. All right. Just what I wanted was a mess of my stuff. Unfortunately, that's a part of fishing sometimes. 'Cause you get these messes in your line, and then you spend hours trying to fix it instead of fish. Well, I don't know about hours, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? I'm not much of a chicken guy. I like pork and beef and stuff like that. I'll eat chicken, don't get me wrong, but Chicken's for the birds, huh? Wait, chicken is a bird. uh, Grumpy Bess, what's going on, man? All right, man, be safe. I'm gonna. I don't have time to. What up, Fishing with Ferg? How you doing, man? Glad you could join us. I'm not gonna sit here and fight with this knot all day. I thought about it for a fat minute, and it's like, you know what? Just cut it and retie everything, and try to cut everything but the braid because that's expensive. All right, there we go. Got it. What's going on, Alex? How you doing? All right, get tied back up. Get back out there. Yeah, I remember that, Alex. Yeah, I do. I do. Like I said, glad you could join us. It's been a minute since I've seen you in chat. Getting re-rigged up after that big old knot I had in here. I don't eat liver either. Liver is for the birds, if you ask me. I have a walleye tournament. Nice, nice. Well, good luck on your walleye tournament. That'll be fun. All right, I'll rig back up in my pocket where it belongs. Not on the ground, not in the water, but in my pocket. All right, back to it. If you guys ain't never been to California fishing, I highly recommend it. It's a fun time, especially when you got somebody like Blue who knows what they're doing. Oh no, all the way south of us, I really get fish full of brown trout, rainbow trout, little lake, Shasta, lamb, landlocked salmon, some awesome fishery. Okay, good openings. I don't have any good openings on braid line. I watch Stay Fishy lose so some good fish to it, and I've snagged a lot of braided line and lures from the water more than regular line. Oh yeah, Hmm. Yeah, that braid, it's good line. I mean, really depends on how you're using it. It really does. Braid line. Because trolling, I like it. Float fishing, I like it. I don't like it for just casting it out there and setting it on the bottom. I don't like it for that. I'm going to tie in a Kitech in just a minute on that other rod and throw it out there. I just think you got a bad batch of braided line there, Stay Fishy. I think you got a bad batch. A lot of people like that Beyond Braid. It sounds like, but me, I've had too many issues with it too. But it could just be where we're fishing too, because where we fish ain't exactly clear of rocks. Ah, I missed him. Ain't exactly clear of rocks. So, and braided lines is not supposed to be real good with rocks. So, because like my Power Pro, I've never had any issues with it. I use Power Pro. I've only used that Beyond Braid once. Well, I mean, I've used it several times on the one rod, but I don't care for it. Yeah, the price of it is a bit much. I agree with you on that. But like me, some of my rods have had the same Power Pro on it for 10 years, and I used the heck out of it too. So I mean, Beyond Braid's supposed to be a cheaper braid, more affordable braid, but is it really? When you're breaking off as many fish as we've broken off on that Beyond Braid? I'll take my Power Pro any day of the week over that Beyond Braid stuff. I still got a package of the 20 pound I haven't even used yet, but I'm not impressed with the 8 pound. Not impressed with it at all. I bought the braid because if issue recommended the Beyond Braid. That's really the only reason why I tried that brand. And plus, there's a couple other people like on YouTube or TikTok who was using it. So I thought, yeah, Stay Fishy recommended I try it for a minute and found out that I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Yep, it's not cheap for sure, for sure. There we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Hey, hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Crappie boo! I got a crappie boo! Crappie boo! Crappie boo! I knew it! 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 They do exist! They do exist! I knew it! I knew it! That's the perfect size too. Let's go, crappie boo! We got a crappie. We got a crappie boo! Ah, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. I got it. Yeah. Let's go. Crappie, bee, crappie, bee, crappie, bee, crappie, bee. Let's go. 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 Mm. First crappie of the year. First crappie of the year. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Crappie bee. Ah. Crappie. Let's go. That would be a perfect eating size, but first one of the year, I'm going to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Mwah. Crappie. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Let it go. Yes. 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 Let's go. Let's go. 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 Mm. Yes. Crappie. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. The bucket is in the truck. I didn't bring it down. I don't know. Yep, release the first one for good luck. Let's get another one. Let's go. I was wondering if I was getting crappie bites because they weren't biting like bass. And I was like, man, I should be able to get a crappie today. Now it makes me want to switch to a micro net or more of a fish type pattern swim bait or something. So happy to get that first crappie out of the way. And old Two Gun Paul's going to be sad he missed it. I just had a feeling. I could get a crappie, and that's why I spent so much time trying. Because I'm like, there's got to be a crappie in there, and sure enough, and being that the reservoir didn't fill up this year, it might be a short crappie season for me. I'll have to go find them someplace else, I think. Now I wish I'd made I. What up, Scotty B? Now there we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, come on, no. That's part of the problem there. But it's warm enough today. I'm not going to get too worried about it if I get a little wet. It's not the coldest day today, so whew, a little wet, but I got my riggings back anyways. It's dedication, Mo. I want to catch the crappies. I want to catch the crappies now that I know that I can catch one. So I would say that that's dedication. Freezing that water is not warm. I'm glad that the weather is warmer today. So getting in that water was a little easier to do with with uh um with me knowing that it's a little warmer today than what it had been. But yeah, I would say it's dedication to get in cold water like that. And I don't know if we'll catch any more. Yeah, that water is pretty cold today, but I was willing to get in it to win it, you know? There we go. Fish on, fish on. Looks like another crappie. Nope, bass. Hey, I'm happy. We're catching fish, y'all. Remember to catch, kiss, and release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. LB, my buddy, what's going on, man? Let's go. Whoop. So we've got what, 6 bass and 1 crappie, I think is what it is. And we're back in it to win it. Ain't no need to show up if you ain't in it to win it. That's why I'm soaking wet to my knees right now. Because I was in it to win it. I was hoping it was going to be another crappie, but it's just a little old bass. Albie, when you going live, man? You need to go live for real. I've yet to catch one of your live streams. I dare you and Mo to go live at the same time. Oh no. Got excited. I dare you and Mo to go live. I dare you guys to go live, live, live. Oh, Springfield, Missouri, huh? My old stomping grounds. That's where I grew up, was Springfield, Missouri. Albie, nice. That's where I was at for Thanksgiving last year, was Springfield, Missouri. Sweet. Oh, that one spot right there seems to be the ticket. That one spot, I hit that spot and I get a bite. I always be live, Mo. Goes part live only shows the boat. Yeah, she likes the boat. She likes to show off the boat. Yeah, I've never caught in one of your lives, Albie. I know you go live, but I've yet to catch one. There we go. Oh, missed another one. Oh, I'm telling you guys. I probably am, Albie. I probably am when you go live. Because I've been looking for your lives. Because even if I'm at work, if I find you live, I would definitely, definitely, I would definitely, put you on and just listen to you while I'm at work. Um, the new tripod clamps to the boat so I can be in hands free. But gotcha. I know he's went live because I've caught it after he goes live. I've never actually caught it while he's actually live. That's why I'm like, go live, Albie, so I can catch you live. I think I found a pot of a school of crappies because I hit that one area every time and I get a bite. So, thing is I'm not hooking them though. Setting the hook and missing them like crazy. I feel like maybe if I had a worm or something, maybe I could get them to hang on just a little bit longer. No problem, Paul. I caught a crappie today, Paul. Oh, come on. I missed him. And then he chased it all the way up, and I stopped it just for a second, and he hit it again. And I still missed him. I might have to do some wade fishing to be a little more conclusive because I feel like I can fish those weeds a little bit better if I'm out there in the water. Yeah, it takes a minute to get to Texas from Illinois, Albie. Definitely does. 14 hours, yeah. Paul, something or other, how you doing? Oh, is it on me? I didn't realize it's on me. Slap the gears in, make it 9. You were driving, you'd already be there, huh? To Brazil? All right. I definitely want to go to Brazil. Definitely one of those places I wouldn't mind going. Here the fishing is outstanding out over there. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. If we could get a group of us together and do some fishing and camping, or just fishing, anyways. I don't know about camping. There we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Crappie, crappie, uh-huh. Crappie. Gimme, 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 gimme long got, gimme got shot, but I got the crap poo poo. Crappie man jigs. Check that out. The little green and black. To me, it looks like yeah. Never mind. I won't say what what's on my mind. You're always on my mind. Check that out. Beautiful Central Oregon black crappie. Look at it. That's another one I should have kept, but I don't have my basket with me, and I'm if I start catching a bunch of these, I'm gonna go get my basket and fill my basket up. But beautiful, beautiful specimens, you guys. I can't say how much I am enjoying my day of fishing. Mm. Later, dude. Crappie number two. Crappie number two. Yeah. I like to go to fish. Yeah, New Zealand would be fun too, for sure. Fishy, fishy. Gimme, 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 kissy. LB, 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 LB. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, I think we found a school of crappies out there, and that's why I'm missing so many of them. Is because I'm my hooks are too small for their mouths, and I might land up switching to a micro Ned and maybe increase my chances of catching a few more of them. Oh, missed him, missed him. I think we found them, but I figured they'd be here. It was just getting them to bite. And I think they were biting. That's why I kept missing them. Come back up for something or other. Very fishy here. My house. Open the door for you. All right, cool. If I ever get a chance to go down to Brazil, I'll hit you up and see if we can make it happen sometime. Probably won't be this year because I got all my trips booked for this year. Oh, I missed him. Missed him. Oh, I'm being a wild guy today with my hooks. All right, I think we're in it. We got them figured out a little bit. We got them figured out a little bit. Thing about crappie is staying close to the structure as possible is very key to catching crappies. And we're fishing these willows, and there's no doubt that there's crappies by the willows. That's that underwater structure that those crappies like. Missed him again. So, we found a structure. We know where the structure is. We know where the fish are. And now it's just getting them penned. And that's being the hard thing, is getting them penned so we can actually reel them in. Three times. What the? What the? Come on. Come on, little crappie. Come on, crappie. I go for fishing. Right on. I have not seen the chapstick. If uh, there we go. Fish on. Fish on. Crappie, maybe. Maybe. Nope. Bass, maybe. I don't know. I got to keep getting in the water. There we go. A little water never hurt nobody. Uh-huh. A little bit. Mm. All right, you're welcome. Another one. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Mm-hmm. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Mm-hmm. Let's get another one. Ah. For the most part, I'm dead sticking these baits underneath the float, but once in a while I'm doing a little twitch, and then dead sticking it again. Basically, a twitch, pause. You is one good brother. Thanks, man. Mm-hmm. Three times a fish, and voila, good fish. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share. Oh, oh, missed him. Missed him more than once. Missed him more than once. I may say forget Prineville next week and weekend and go do this out of my kayak instead. If I can get into good enough of crappies, I'll be happy. I did. I did. You did what? You shared out? Thank you, Mo. Of course, you always share out, though. Oh, that one had it under for a good second that time. I still missed him. Can't wait to hit Haystack again on Monday morning. I have yet to find those bobbers. Yeah, they're hard to find. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't make more of them. I don't know. It seems like because they're running a business, they would keep them in stock. It just seemed like they would because they're losing money when they don't have stock. There we go. There we go. There we go. Another crappie. Nice. That one's a bigger one. Crappie man jigs. Y'all. Y'all. Made in China, but they're addicted floats, which is an American company, right? This one's a chunkus. Chunky one. A chunky one. That is one thing I noticed about American companies is they buy so much stuff from foreign places and have them made over there, and then they bring them here and then they sell them for a pretty good profit. But I can't blame people. Let's measure that one up to my arm here. That one's a good 9-inch crappie right there. Maybe a little more. I doubt it, but good 9 crappie. Y'all, we don't have our basket, so we're gonna let another one go. Let's go. Let's get another one. I would not be disappointed if my bass fishing turned into a crappie fishing day. I would not be disappointed. Which reminds me, my GoPro battery did go dead earlier. I need to replace it so I can record on the chesty. Some more. That one goes in the pocket. New one comes out. Goes into the chesty. And we are recording again. All right. Let's see if we can't get a few more. Maybe two gonna bring a bucket or something and we can pit fish in a bucket. I don't know. If not, that's fine too. But the important thing I feel like right now is we found them, and that was the goal for today. That's why I wanted to bring the. There's another one. Ooh, there's another one. Back to back jacks, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a bass. That's not a crappie. That's not a crappie. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Mm. There you guys go. One more. I didn't give you guys a very good look at that one. Sorry. You guys seen it. I'm just trying to get back out there to where the fish are biting. Is all. Release and crappie manjigs are American made. Yeah, that's true. They are. They are. But the thing is Dicted is American. So you would think because it's an American company, they would be able to keep their own stuff in readily available. Because I mean, when you think about the quality of these floats that Addicted's making or having made for themselves, I mean, it don't surprise me that they're selling out of them because these are quality floats and they're heavy duty. They last a while. So I'm just like, why ain't they? Why ain't they keeping them more available for for the people who actually their stuff? I mean, it's an addicted trout float, but even I feel like the trout float's a little too big. I feel like they could go two sizes smaller and it would still be a really great float. And spoiler for you guys, I am working on my own line of floats. But the thing about them is it's going to take a lot longer to do because they're all handmade. They're all made in my kitchen, and I haven't even tried them out yet. I'm trying to make prototypes to figure out what's going to work and what's not. So I am. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. Another bass. Another bass. All right. Another bass. Let's go. So I am working on my own line of floats, you guys. So when and if they ever come to my liking, I will let you guys know. So there you guys go, a little 5, 6 inch bass. So I'm dabbling in my own stuff too. So, but nobody's seen them, or anything because they're just not there yet. I've got to get them done yet. So, but I've been dabbling in making my own lures for years and stuff though. Um, it's just that none of them worked out the way I wanted to. It's just like merchandise, t-shirts and stuff like that. Just nothing's worked out the way I wanted it to in order to get all these different things out for you guys. And so that's why they're not out. They got to meet my standards or else I'm not going to be putting them out. So if they don't meet my standards and my quality assurance for my uh the people who like my stuff, I don't go with it. I don't put it out. So I'm hoping someday to have a full line of everything. You know, I'd like to have my own line of stillhead rods, my own line of stillhead lures. Um, there's just a lot of things I'm trying to get worked out so I can get stuff for you guys. Dr. Seuss says a float for choice goat, a float for blue cost coat, and a float for mo. Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully someday, everything keeps working, keeps, I just got to get things in progress, So I really want to have all these things for you guys. There we go. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I don't even know if the fish is still there. I think it came off. Yep, fish came off, but let's see here. Oh, no, no, no. We lost our first crappie man here to the snag. Huh. Ooh, that's cold, y'all. That's cold. We lost our first crappie man jig, y'all. Ooh. All right, man. Thanks for bringing a basket, man. Those fish are hard to release at times. Ooh, let's get re-rigged up here. Oh. I'm using a 1 gram jig head, you guys. Here. A 1 gram jig head. I don't know what that amounts to in American, but these mustad 1 gram jig heads. And then I'm pairing it with the crappie man. Crappie man jigs. Y'all. I got a assortment of colors here. So far, the only color I've tried is the green and black. So, shout out to Crappie Man. I was hoping not to lose my little crappie jig, but oh well, life goes on. A fish will stick to sticky sticks. So, for a walk, I go should be do the trick, G-Man. Yeah, maybe. Get this tied on here and get another. What color you guys think I should go with? The color that's been working, or should I try a different color? Because I mean, I got so many colors. That's the one thing about fishing risky areas like this. High risk, high risk for high rewards of catching fish. Yep, more Dr. Seuss. Yep. So, all right, what color? What color should I go with? I've got all kinds of colors here, you guys. Ah, don't fall over, tripod. Okay, we're gonna go through some colors here. You guys tell me which one you guys like. The one we've been catching them on. Then we got some orange. We got some pink. We got a lot of pink because I like pink. A lot of pink. Got some black and silver. Um, Black and silver. Plain black swim jigs right there. Uh, and then this kind of greenish colored looking one. Um, and then this kind of reddish, pinkish, brownish colored one. Chartreuse. More pink, as always, pink. We got green and something or other, blue. We got monkey milk. Monkey milk. I might try the monkey milk if nobody gives me a suggestion. And then with more chartreuse, some more monkey milk, and then these little these little hand tied jigs by Crappie Man. These are all the jigs I got. Let's go with the monkey milk for now because nobody's giving me an exact. I just remember green eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. Well, let's go with the monkey milk for now, guys. We'll try the monkey milk. And if not, we can always try something else, right, guys? Right. I'm really curious to try the small black swim jig, to be honest with you guys. But I got to rig up differently to do that. So, all right, monkey milk it is then. I don't know why they call it monkey milk, but we can try that for a little bit. To me, it looks like a tadpole or something like that. Lots of action to it too. All right. Monkey milk it is. All right. Monkey milk is ready. We'll try that for a little bit. If that don't do us any good, we'll go back to, or we'll try a different color and just keep trying them. See, now with that green and black, I was getting a bite almost every cast. So if we're not getting a bite on almost every cast, then we're going to be switching out real quick. Well, missed him. Ah, how's it going?
Good morning, G-Man.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Your wait is over. You don't have to release any more crappie that you don't want to.
It is cold in this water, dude.
I also brought you a towel.
Towel thick. But yeah, I've got, I think, 3 crappies and a handful of bass.
That's great. Is that your first crappie and bass?
Of the year.
Yeah.
Crappie of the year, but I got a bass and there's the crappie.
There you are. Oh, look at
That,
that little.
is that the first time you've seen a crappie in Oregon?
Just I saw you catch the first one.
Well, I'm talking about in person.
In person, yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
You want him?
I'm gonna say I'll take him, but then I'm gonna let him go.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
let my person go.
There you go. Watch out for that hook, bud.
All right. What you using?
Crappie man, monkey milk.
Monkey milk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got the worms too.
Well, I was thinking I was gonna have to work, but now that I got them figured out, I'm like, well, not so much needed.
Yeah.
You know. I wish it was a little warmer though.
I bet
It
you
is
do.
cold in this water.
Well, all right. I'm going to leave this towel right here for you so you can dry yourself off.
I appreciate that.
See if I got
It took so long to get that first crappie landed. I thought they were crappies because of the way they were biting,
yeah.
but I just couldn't get them pinned. Now I'm starting to get them pinned. I'm like, all right, makes sense, makes sense.
So are they right out there in front of that willow?
Yeah, they're all well. These willows keep going out there,
Yeah,
and basically what I'm doing is I'm fishing on top of those willows, and those fish are coming up from
from
underneath the
below.
willows
Yeah.
and hitting it. But yeah, that water is cold today. I almost wish I wasn't in the water, but I had to say that one jig so many times, you know.
Yeah.
It just broke off because I couldn't go. If I would have went any deeper, the boys would have been freezing, and I wasn't. I was like, you know what? The boys don't need to freeze today.
No, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
I'm saying. But the worm might improve your chances of catching more.
Yeah.
Might not.
Well, I'm kind of a tried and true worm guy.
It's freaking April and I'm in the water.
You're pretty much insane, my friend. And by the way, um, you should do that dance of the crappie every time.
Every time, huh?
Every time.
Well,
I,
it's the
I
first time
almost
in a year.
I
So I had
almost
to get
drove
excited.
I almost drove off the road when I saw that.
Oh, it was like the first time of the year. I'm like, yes, yes, let's go. The first anything of the year always gets me really excited, you know?
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna make one more trip to the car.
Ah,
I'll be back.
ah.
There's worms in this bucket.
Okay. I don't know if monkey milk's working. I don't need worms.
All right.
But you never know. They may stop working, so you never know. Woo! Okay, let's take a bet. Crappie or bass next fish to catch. I am freezing, y'all. The things I do for y'all. It's definitely insane, crazy, nuts, and dedication. All the above, Mo. All the above. But I'm getting out there and I'm getting another one. Even though I'm freezing. Freezing. Oh, come on. Albie's right. Crappie. 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 You know something, Albie? When you're right, you're right. Okay. So this must be a spot where we haven't seen him fish before. No, I fished here a lot last year and the year before. Albie. It's just I normally am in my kayak or I'm fishing from the bank, and I'm usually not waiting this early in the year for crappies, Albie. But because that seems to be the best way to get them to bite today is wade fishing. There you go, crappie in the basket and in the water. Woohoo! Yeah, kind of is like that. All right, back to it. Wade fishing in April when it's cold. That makes no sense at all. No sense at all. Fish on, fish on. Another crappie. Monkey milk getting her done. Whoops. That's never good. There you guys go, another crappie pool. We can all blame it on this crazy guy wanting to catch a fish called G-Man Fishing. He's waiting in April. Way too cold to be doing, but he's crazy enough to do it to catch a fish. You know, no matter how many times you catch a fish, it never gets old. That's just the way it is. Back in the water. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There we go. We're in the juice, y'all. Oh, man. Somebody else done went and caught this guy and ripped his lip all up. That's why they call it paper mouths, I guess. I don't know, a couple. I'm just trying to do my duties of helping fill up the bucket, you know. Well, this makes the third one in the bucket.
Yeah.
Get out there and get yourself a crappie, man.
Yeah.
Might have to get you a set of waders so you can wade out there.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nah, I don't think
Uh-huh. A wader to keep you dry.
No.
Waders will keep you dry and warm.
That northernized, yeah.
I ain't that northern nice either, but to catch a fish, I had to do what I had to do, man. You might be right on that one, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know, nobody ever said that I had to be sane. You know, nobody said I had to be sane. I can be insane to catch a fish. You're darn too.
You're proving it for sure.
I can't believe I'm in this water. It's cold. I mean, it is freaking cold, dude. Oh, I missed him. Yeah. Next weekend, I think is a kayaking weekend.
Yeah.
Even if I go to Prineville, it's still going to be a kayaking weekend, I think.
So where would you put in Prineville?
I showed you my spots.
That same area at the back of the road.
Yeah, where I won't tell anybody where I'm at exactly. I'm just at the Jasper Point area, you know.
You know, I noticed that Jasper Point was open last time I was
Yeah.
out there.
But that's a little too far from where I want to be launching at, though.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of it's the other side of a peninsula or something.
Yeah. Kind of something like that, yeah. Boy, oh boy, you guys go order you guys some crappie man jigs. They work. And no, I ain't got no promo code. No, you're not paying me to say that. I'm in your stuff and it's working. Go get you some crappie man jigs, y'all. And if the crappies are biting here, more than likely they're biting over that triangle too. Of course, triangle's a bigger body of water too. I had my first bite of the day on the very first cast of the day. I didn't catch the very first bite, but my very first bite was on the very first cast of the day. I don't know how they can see me in that camera. They can see me at all.
See on one side of the screen. Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, they can see me pretty good.
Yeah, I just moved
They can see me.
just move it a shade.
Maybe not hear me, but see me.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Darn it. That time I lost both of my setup. Both of my setup. Now I gotta re-rig up completely. That's okay. Get out of the cold water for a minute. No, that's just a addictive float. Those addictive floats have enough weight to them. Yeah. And then fishing about 4 foot deep. What we do in the fish. Yes. Okay. All right, you guys. I got to re-rig up. Freezing my backside off, catching some fish for you guys. It's all good though. I don't mind. Yeah, people are thinking I'm a little crazy being in the water, but I'm doing what I have to save gear and catch fish, you know. Yeah, I eat the head, tails, everything on the crappies and bluegills. Them things are delicious little morsels of deliciousness. So I don't have any of my Well, I don't have any more of my Albert hooks. My eagle claw. Those are the ones I use for gulp minnows.
I have number 6.
Number 6, Albert. Yeah. That'll work because I don't have my. Usually I'm using a size 8, so it's like one size smaller. Sweet. That'll work out perfect. Yeah, I'll work. Like you.
Oh.
Yeah. Woohoo, David! Gills. Gills something or other. Gills. Gills. Darnet. I leave you alone. For 8 hour, I come back. You've been playing in the water. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to play in the water. I blame that on the fact that I got hung up and I needed to save my setup. So, yep. I'm sorry, David. I just have to play in the water. I'm just a really big kid, David. I'm just I'm just a really big kid, David. Get a hook stuck in my mouth. Why not? I've pinned a lot of fish in the hook with a mouth. And that's going to be my middle hook, and I'll have a dropper a hook below it, which will be my um, which will be the OKC. Nice, nice, nice. I've been to Oklahoma a few times. I don't know. Probably have to spank me and take away my birthday, dude. Treat me like a toddler, like a little bitty toddler, David. Uh, Why he keeps his feet webbed. uh, too much, too much. Well, now that we've lost a monkey milk color, we're going to try another color. We've caught them on monkey milk and black and green, so I guess we should just try pink this time. You guys? What do you guys think? Pink? I think we'll try pink this time. And of course, we're going to go with the gulp minnow too, so we're going to have two different things on there. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Okay. We're gonna try pink one this time. And of course we got the mustard mustard 1 gram jig head here. We're gonna get that thing tied on there.
I don't know if that guy's going to get that boat on there.
I don't think he went up there either. Of course, I hadn't been paying attention to him. I didn't know he was even doing that.
Been trying to push that boat about
Really?
5 minutes.
I've been too busy trying to get.
I hear you, but I just heard him grunt.
If I would have known sooner, I probably would have went over there and offered to help. Well, I wouldn't. I wasn't paying attention to him. My bad. Redmond wants to know if you got your rubber ducky. Well, I'm playing in the water, so he's probably.
Oh no, I did bring your rubber ducky. I didn't know you were needy of a rubber ducky.
Well,
Thought you might need to dry off.
yeah. So you brought me a towel, which is better than a rubber ducky, right?
Maybe not as much fun, but
Yeah.
more helpful.
Yeah, I hear you. No, he forgot. He forgot his. He forgot his rubber ducky. Red. Sorry.
Did you get that fish you had?
Yeah, he did. He grilled it. He said. All right, we now we gotta get us a pink jig on there. Crappie Man jig. Y'all really should go check out Crappie Man. He got some good jigs. They're homemade. They're made in America. Go check out Release the Grease. He's making homemade jigs too these days. I haven't tried any of his, but hey, I like Release. He's working hard for his family, just like Crappie Man is, and anybody who's willing to work that hard for the family, I appreciate that. That's good values. So shout out to all the hardworking people who's working hard just to support their family. Shout out to all y'all. All right, that's what the pink one looks like right there. It's a little bit bigger profile, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I gotta find my. There we go. And then the other thing I'm using is a goat minnow. Goat minnow. And toe warmers. LOL. All right, y'all. There we go. All rigged back up. Going back out into the drink. Even though I really don't wanna. I got to make a show for y'all. Let's see if we can't get a crappie on a paint jig this time. I bet you we can. Yep, some toe warmers. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. I want to do something real quick here. Thank you. Well, really, see here.
Portable recharger.
Nice. Right on.
Phone battery like it's strong in here.
Gotcha. All right. Now we won't lose the charge. Polar plunge type of day, huh? I don't think so. Just knee deep. Polar plunge, I guess. Just a knee deep one, Albie. Not the full body one. Sorry. All right, back to the drink. Back to the drink in hand. All right. Only gonna get longer. Stop. Slide your ass right off. Hey. Oh. No, hold on just a second. I thought you were gonna take all that out. Yeah, I did. All right. Either the crappie stopped biting or I got the wrong color. That's three casts without bite. Of course, that might have been bite right there. Or not. I might have to change color because I haven't had a bite yet. Pink's usually a pretty good color though. Do, 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 do. Man, the fight was so fire for all morning, and I still quite yet. It's time to switch back and switch to that color.
Want that other color?
Yeah, I do. It's gonna have to try a different color because this color ain't working.
Yeah. That other one's kind of translucent.
Yeah, monkey milk. Yeah. Well, I was using the green and black this morning. So I lost it, and then so I decided I would try the monkey milk, and that was working. And pink's the only color that ain't worked so far. I'm thinking it might be time to try a different color other than pink because I'd rather be catching fish than not catching fish.
Okay.
Or at least swinging around way and missing fish anyways.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I get out here and get to looking around at this scenery, and I just get distracted. Sometimes I forget to fish.
I hear you. Oh, well, I think we're gonna switch colors because pink ain't working, guys. Sorry. I tried pink. It just ain't working. Wipe his face on a 6 more hours of work. Nice. Keep it up, stay fishy. Keep it up. 6 more hours for you, man.
There.
Just rise right there where I was fishing too, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, that's normal.
He said, "All right, put the right one on there."
I just can't believe pink's not working because pink's usually freaking usually works. All right. We're gonna try chartreuse this time. Chartreuse. I ain't tried that yet. The charcuterie board of truth.
Yeah, I just found these. If it's anything like what you had.
Oh, that's close, yeah. You probably catch you some fish on that. For sure. Definitely would catch you some fish. Where'd you find them for $1 at?
It was at that. It's like a. It's not a thrift store, but it's like a.
Outpost, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. The one in Madras there, kind of near the El Torito.
Uh-huh.
It's like a thrift shop, but it's not old stuff.
Huh.
It's like marked down, and
I guess I don't know where that's at.
um, I'll find it for you. But they just had a little
Selection.
spinning rack on
Cool.
the back that had lures and stuff.
All right, you guys, we're gonna go with chartreuse this time. Chartreuse. Nice gig, red. Tulsa, 73 miles. YouTube doesn't pay me. It doesn't pay me either. All right. Chartreuse gonna catch me a, a big one now. Gonna catch me a big one. Being that the pink ain't catch none. Oh, Misty.
Jumping right back there,
I know, right? Just teasing me.
waking him up.
Just teasing me. That's good though. They can tease until I get my hook in front of them, and then they toast for it. Just lights out.
Now they're just messing with you.
I should have brought my 12-foot cane pole and just been down
Man,
over all them willows.
right up there.
It's either 12 or 14 footer. I can't recall. Oh, switch color, start getting finicky. They just seem to want to jump right there in front of me. I cast right there where they're at. They ain't biting thick. I know, but they were just jumping right where I threw my float. It's called a cheese meat. Yeah, think a little tease. Yeah, this ain't gonna get any further. It's filled up. The reason why I can tell because that's as far as it got. It's already starting to recede.
Haystack looks real good.
Yeah.
I sat down there by the channel, fished for a little while after State Fishy left, and it's just so much fun to because you can see him right there in the channel, but getting them to bite.
Yeah.
There was a couple really nice big ones. Uh, they were just jumping and going after everything, but just bumping it.
Uh,
See him cluster down in there.
Pretty much when you're fishing like that and they can't get them to bite there, get a heavy enough weight to where you can just set it straight in front of them. They'll bite it.
But I had my usual trout fishing with the heavy weight, and I just let it sit on the ground because I could see it in the water too,
Yeah.
and I just kind of move it a little bit,
Uh,
chase it. Looks like we got a little bit of rain over here.
Oh yeah, we're getting a little bit of sprinkle on.
Yeah, it's coming in out there. It blow by.
Unfortunately, that happens with that. Right there in front of me again.
Yeah, I better check that. See.
Got anything interesting on there from the watchers?
Protect your camera from weather.
Nah. Oh, Albie, you must be running fast, huh? Yep, he must be. Boy, it's starting to try to rain a little bit on us out here. I'm already wet enough. I don't need any rain.
But you got a towel.
What's that?
You got a towel there.
Yeah, sure. I was not expecting to be in the water today.
Blowing by.
What's that?
Rain's blowing by.
Oh, freezing we will go. A freezing we will go. Oh, here we go.
That breeze brought a little cool air too, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But my upper half's not so much cold, but my bottom half is. Well, from my knees down, anyway. There we go. Oh, let's see. Finally, it took a while to get another bite, but I got one. Yeah, go to blind. I missed it. There we go. Chop.
There it is.
Ah. A beautiful little morsel. A beautiful little morsel, you guys. So beautiful. My God.
Size or
Yeah. No limit to them. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Slab 30, man. Ah. Is that too small for you?
just get it right.
Exactly. That's what I think. Ooh, you got a little basket going on there. A pretty little baby. I'm so in love with you. It's funny what a grown man will do when they're having fun and acting like a child, you know?
Should have seen me out there at Prineville when I caught all those fish. I was just screaming and hollering.
There you go. Well, it's got to be sometimes, you know?
Anybody was out there here, I was on the ball.
Try not to flop over. Found them again, I think.
I
That
say,
back calf with the bite, but the first one I missed. Second one I got. That's the thing about them is they're screwed up, but you know they're moving. They're constantly moving.
yeah.
It makes a big difference.
So would you say this is pre-spawn?
It might be a little early because the water's too cold. It feels like
Yeah.
for pre-spawn. 'Cause none of them are fat.
True.
Like a pre-spawn, you know. So, but you never know. I've been known to be wrong in the past, so I could be wrong today. I feel like if it was pre-spawn, we'd be getting more of them.
Yeah.
Because they're always schooled up, but it seems like pre-spawn they're even more schooled up.
Yeah, chasing whatever bait there may be.
Boy, this morning if I had a top water, I probably could have caught a lot of bass on top water. They were rising like crazy.
I got a crawdad. Crawdad lure on one of these poles.
You got YouTube guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think.
Yeah.
I think the phone behind you. That's not the YouTube guy.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Straight. No, no, no. The best frustrations in the world. Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, me. I'm glad you came out today because I ain't seen you since before I went to California.
I know, man. It's been a while. So you're going to keep working during the week then?
What's that?
You're going to keep working during the week?
Oh yeah, I'll keep working during the week. YouTube don't pay me to not work. You know? I got two good benefits working for school. Oh, listen. Yep, YouTube don't pay me enough for my day job. And besides, I got really good benefits working for the school district.
Heck yeah.
I can't see no reason not to.
Do you get paid doing YouTube?
What's that?
Do you get money from YouTube?
You can, yeah. Definitely can. There we go. Biggest one of the day so far. Chungus. Chungus. That is definitely the biggest one of the day. Maybe not the longest fish, but definitely the biggest fish of the day so far. Crappies! Double A fishing, what's going on? You gotta love that. Some slabs. Not exactly slabs, but hey, we gonna call them more than slabs, y'all.
So, is there a way to tell male from female on those?
No, with crappies, I don't know.
Yeah.
With like the samurai species, you can tell, which would be your trout, salmon, stuff like that. But as far as crappies go, I don't know how I can.
Yeah.
Now, catfish you can tell during the spawn because the males will get those big old heads.
Yeah. Yeah.
But crappies, I don't know.
Yeah. I've never figured it out. Can't even tell white from black.
Well,
Unless it's really dark.
yeah. Well, and they only get really dark during spawn. That's the only time they really get dark. So.
Yeah, that's crappie.
What's that?
No crappie.
Well, you're using the right thing then. Oh yeah, that is real. Troll day. That, that, yeah, probably catch yourself. Let's get another one, you guys. Let's get another one. Yep, hopefully the weather's good enough to do some kayaking. We'll have to do some kayaking if it is.
Yeah.
They're still jumping right out here, 10 feet out in front of me. But yeah, those ones I can't get the bite net. One of these days I get all my stuff done for my boat, we'll be able to take that out. There we go. There we go. That feels like a joy. Yep. Oh, that's why it felt like a giant. He's probably going after the goat, and I snagged him in the belly.
Oh, you got another bass?
Yep. That's why it felt like a giant. There you go, little fella. Go back to where she came. There we go. There we go. Sweet little play, please. I'm so in love with you. I can't get enough of it. I just can't.
Enough. Enough.
This one I'm gonna let go. He's kind of small. Kind of small. Perfect eating size, but he's kind of small. Get my drift?
Barely a bite.
Yep, barely a bite. What you said, Paul? There we go. That's the bigger one.
That's you.
Bigger than that one, I let go. Oh, man.
What a rush.
I know. What a rush. Ferg, what's going on, man? We are slave festing the crappies, bro. I ain't paying too much attention to everybody else, but I'm out there doing my thing, slave festing some crappies, a couple bass here and there, you know. Yeah, let's go. Fishy Finger Jackson, what's going on, man? Glad you could join us. I'm in cold, frigid water in the beginning months of April, and you know it's cold in April. There's 6 crappies in there, man. Get a nice little basket of crappies. Let's go! Mm, get them. Get them. It's raining, it's cold, and I'm in the water. Yeah. Uh-huh. Makes for a perfect recipe for catching fish.
Might as well be.
Yeah, might as well be. It's crazy to see crappies rising like that. I spent all those years in Missouri fishing for crappies. Never seen them rising. I've been fishing for them in Oregon. Every year I catch them, they're rising like that. It's crazy. You think that, and they're not coming all the way out of the water, they're just rising. You know? And that's the crazy thing is crappies aren't known for doing that, really, from what I know of them anyways. You know? Yeah, I knew that was something. Now, back to her. There we go. There we go. Crappie is galore. Oh, Paul just decided we need to go try this. Are you back?
Back, yeah, I just went around, looked at the other side of the willows.
Oh yeah, I would recommend trying it.
It looks a little shallow.
Well,
Not much room to work in either.
well, from there, that angle you throw in front of the weeds from that angle,
Yeah,
you know.
I give it a try.
There we go. There we go. That's a little small, y'all. That's a little small, y'all. I like me some small jaws. How about you?
It's a bass. That's a bass.
Yeah, small jaw. Smallmouth. I like me some small jaws. You know, check that out. Here you go. I'm telling you, the bite pick back up. I'm getting bites just about every chance now. I think. Oh, I missed him. Turn my head for a second. Turn back around and had a look. Staying and waiting. That worked out great. There we go. Choked it. That one flat out choked the crappie magic, guys. Now you may be wondering, what the heck is that crazy guy doing in the water in April? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm crazy. Even Two Gun Paul says I'm crazy. Well, I am crazy. There you guys go. Another beautiful um, Ochoco reservoir. Not big. Get a pretty good little pile of them. You let me know when it's enough, and I'll stop putting them in there. Because I've still got crappies from last year. I got to start taking more home.
You get tired, hell.
That works. Whenever I get tired, he says. Well, I'll show you what the basket looks like, Mo. Since you want to know what the basket looks like now. All right. There you guys go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there. 7 crappies in the basket. Y'all. 7 beautiful tasting crappies. Yeah, I gotta get rid of last year's stock before I start taking more. Before I start taking. Well, thing is, I'm the only one that really eats in the house. And like most of the crappies I give away. One crappie. So I think usually I only take about 3 or 4 home. Wow. I ate 3. My wife.
Like you're all stocked up already.
Well, I'm trying to get them all eaten so I can start bringing some fresh batches home. You know what I mean? You need more for sure. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. As long as they're biting Two Gun Paws once more, I guess I can get more. And if he don't want them, I got other people who'd want them too. Crappies are one of those resources people tend to like. Somebody save these fishes from me. I will pursue them to no end. I don't know why, but that's the way I am. What's that? Yep. You know, folks, life is good, and the good Lord continues to bless. And as long as He continues to bless, thank goodness. Do do do. I'm enjoying life, y'all. I think Two Guns is enjoying me filling the basket up. See, if we got you some waders, you stay dry and you can wade out here and you can catch fish. Or just bring the kayak next time. Right?
More likely.
There we go. I've lost count of how many crappies I've caught today. I have not kept count.
Probably.
Yeah, it is a great problem to have. You know what? I'm just going to bring the basket out here with me. Save me from going back and forth. See, if I just bring the basket out there with me, I ain't got to come back to every fish. I can just pile them in your basket out there, right?
Yes.
All right. Basket's getting heavy, you guys. Basket's getting heavy. Oh, missed him. I think I set the hook a little too hard on that one.
Pull it out.
That bobber comes skipping like 6 feet across the water from that piece, right?
Let's quit.
Sorry about that, Paul.
That's all right.
Be careful when you're fishing around the G-man. You might get whacked.
Stick in the eye.
You might get whacked. Not gonna guarantee it, but you might.
I'll watch.
At least we're having spring-like weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
High percentage areas falls what I fish. That's why, I come out here and catch crappies and stuff. Because once you've learned kind of what the reservoir looks like from all those low years when we didn't have no water, then that makes it easier to wanna, or it makes it easier to know where the structure is, where these crappies and bass or whatever's going to be hanging out.
Right.
So when I see big rocks like what you've talked about, or humps like when that's under the water,
Mm-hmm.
or like here, we've got these willows. Crappie love it. Bass love it too, though. Okay, that's not enough. High percentage areas. High percentage area. You guys, we're going to get ready to get off this live stream. We've been live streaming for out my hound yard this morning, but we've been live streaming for a while. And we're going to get ready to call live stream done and enjoy the rest of the day. What you got on underneath the float? A worm?
It's like a little gray-looking minnow. With the glitter. Got glitter in it too.
Got glitter in it.
For the high styling.
Uh-huh. Come on, one more fish, then we're gonna get off the live stream, guys. Paul can catch it or I can catch it. Don't matter who catches it. One more fish, then we'll get off the live stream. Dead calm now. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh my. Wow.
Wow, that's the
Wow.
biggest one of the day.
That's
The biggest one of the day. Get him in my hand so I don't. He don't throw the hook.
Stay Fishy just texted me
Oh yeah.
asking how big those fish are. Show him that.
See how big that fish is, Stay Fishy? They're big fish, huge. They're slabs. This is the biggest one of the day. He's about 11 inches long and pretty as can be. So, this was the one we're going to end the live stream on. I know, you guys don't want me to go, but to all good things, they must come to an end at some time. Looks like something tried to eat him before, probably when he was smaller because he's missing part of his tail. But you guys know, that one's a beautiful, it looks like it's probably a female because of how chunky she is. She might be pre-spawn at this point in time of life, but
I'll eat the rest of that tail.
you'll eat the rest of that tail. Okay, I don't blame you there. Y'all, it's been a blast live streaming with y'all today. Just what can I say? I love spending my day with you guys. Y'all make it worthwhile. We're gonna put this one in the bucket and then we're gonna get out off the live stream and we're just gonna fish the rest of the day. Fill up these, fill up the bucket for Mr. Two Guns and he can take them home and
While you're in there.
oh, okay. Yeah, I can give you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's a pretty good little jig. You should be catching something on that.
Just gotta find where they are.
You might be better off throwing it without a float.
Maybe so.
Because it's got that paddle tail. There you go, conser.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. All right, you guys. I know. It is what it is. But that's Two Gun Paul's right there. He's having a blast trying to catch a fish. He's enjoying the fact that he's getting a bucket full of fish.
I don't even care.
yeah,
I'm just glad to be here.
yeah. Y'all, remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. It ensures a future fisheries for all. That's Albie, that's Stay Fishy, that's Two Gun Paul's, that's Fishy Finger Jackson, and everybody in between. Thank you guys. We've caught a lot of fish for you guys. It exceeded my expectations for today's fishing trip because I was expecting bass, maybe a crappie true. We've gotten a lot more crappies than I was expecting. So, till next time, y'all, enjoy life. Go out, catch a fish. Have some fun. Take your grandkids, take your kids, take your babies, take your ducks, take your dogs, take your cats. It don't matter. Take something with you when you go fishing. Till next time, that's Two Guns. This is G-Man, and we are out.